This is your first game. I hope you win. I hope you win for your sake and not mine, because winning is nice. It's a good feeling, like the whole world is yours. But it passes this feeling, and what lasts is what you've learned. And what you learn is about life. That's what sports is all about, life. The whole thing is played out in an evening, the happiness of life, the miseries, the joys, and the heartbreaks. There's no telling what will turn up. There's no telling whether they'll toss you out in the first 5 minutes, which that better not happen, or whether you'll stay in for the long haul. There's no telling how you'll do. You might be a hero, or you might be absolutely nothing. Too much depends on chance on how the ball bounces. You take what comes and you run with it. Winning is fun, sure, but winning's not the point. Wanting to win is the point. Not giving up is the point. Never being satisfied with what you've done is the point. Never letting up is the point. Never letting anyone down is the point. Play to win, sure, but lose like a champion, because it's not winning that counts. What counts is trying. And I'm telling you, if you will do these things, you're going to win this game. Here we go, big team. Let's go. I'm Heather Seeley-Roberts. I'm the Lincoln boys basketball coach. Sprint! Sprint! This is the third high school that I've been the boys coach at. What happened there? Did you try to flip a pass? How do you turn that over? I don't think that there's been a ton of differences coaching boys. Some things I'm like, will these things work? Because I always worked for girls. Will they work for boys? And I found most of the things that I did with girls, because I always treated girls like athletes and not like girls, as I treat the boys the same way. I think most of it's transitioned pretty well. I feel a little more pressure probably with this Lincoln job, in the fact that we are in the PIL, we're rebuilding, and people are maybe expecting certain things, and so that's probably the challenge: is can I make this team competitive game in and game out? And so I want to make sure that I'm doing a good job, and that also I'm preparing the boys for the competition. Okay, but we're just running around like chickens with our head cut off, like we don't know what we're doing. Okay, because you haven't been in this situation. Playing like winners means we be calm. Okay? You need to learn how to play with the lead. You know what to do. We've got to rebuild this whole culture of what a winner looks like. And so when you start to do that, and that you've got to get it done in practice, so when you come to the games, you expect more of yourself. It was soft. You got to zip it, okay? Get some zip on it.
Having Coach Roberts for me has always been like, I'm used to it now. Like, she coached me growing up, she coached our teams, and this is my third year playing for her. So it's just like, a lot of people ask me what's it's like having your mom coach you, and I'm like, I've never had anything different. So it's just like normal for me.
You get the ball out, okay? Other post is running down, wings run wide. They may try to press us, so we got to be ready for that.
Having Coach Roberts as a coach, I feel like it's pretty awesome to have my mom as a coach, but then to have the balance of her being my mom and her being a coach is pretty cool, so I can talk to her about both aspects of my life.
When we get to practice, they call me Coach Roberts, and I treat them like I would everyone else. A couple times they've kind of said stuff back to me, and then I'm like, that's not how you talk to your coach. And so we've had to kind of go back and forth. And then the other part I've had to learn is when we go home, I need to quit talking about basketball, because I can't keep hammering on them, because I wouldn't do that to one of my other players. I wouldn't call them on the phone and start hammering on them. So I try to be really conscious about not, that when we leave the gym that we don't talk about it. Okay, come down here, expect the press to come for you. Marona, you take the ball out. Evan, you get out of there. Okay, you two are passing. Jimmy and Trevor, you come back and help. Okay, we got the ball.
Like, if my mom tells me something, it's like really, really genuine, and like she's gonna like mean what she says, and so I feel like it's the same with Coach Roberts. When she tells me something, I feel like it's genuine and that she really means it.
Foul! How's that not a foul? That's a total foul. So actually, when I was young, I went to an Oregon State basketball game when I was 10, and I got an autograph from a women's basketball player on those popcorn boxes. Do you remember the red and white striped ones? I don't even remember her name, but I was like, that is what I want to do. I want to play at Oregon State. And I was not a good enough athlete to play at Oregon State. But then I went back to school, and our 5th grade teacher, I remember, asked us, what do you want to do in the future? And I said, I want to be a teacher and a coach. And he said, Heather, you'll be a good one. And since then, that's all I've ever wanted to do. I know what I was going to say. It wasn't only that, too. And then we fell in love with the 3. And then everyone that came down was like, jack up a 3, jack up a 3, jack up a 3. We did that like 4 times in a row, and none of them went in, okay? And then we're lucky, but that's a good way to shoot yourself out of the game. I'm telling you that, because if you jack up 3s and they get a rebound and go this way. So settle down. I want to go in and I want to do a good job. So I don't want to like have our team fall flat on its face and then go, oh, look, a woman can't do it. Someone get that ball! And then the other thing, you're going to have to be able to take it when people call you names. I mean, they're going to associate certain characteristics that I found if a male does these things, like if they yell, oh, that's just because they're tough. If a woman does it, that's because they're a beep, and so they give, and you just got to kind of deal with it. And at the beginning, there was something called Oregon Live when I first started coaching, and basically people could get online and just say whatever you wanted. And I used to get on and read that, and I would just get super mad and frustrated, so I finally just had to put that away. So I surround myself with people, not like yes people, but I stay away from things or from comments of people that don't know me and know my comments, and I listen to people that are involved with the situation and that know me and can help through that. But they've got to be able to, you're going to hear that. And they'll say it, call you ice queen, call you all kinds of things that I feel if a man was doing the same thing, they would not call him that.
Having Coach Roberts, female coach, is definitely different from my past 3 years of high school, but I really appreciate it, and I have so much respect for anyone who's a woman and who breaks that barrier is the first to do something. So coming from an all-girl family, I really value that, and I think it's awesome to have another woman in my life to hold me accountable for mistakes or responsibilities and just future goals, and helping me push myself to become a better person.
How do you think it went tonight?
It seemed like the first half seemed like we had it completely under control, and then the second half we just freaked out. And so I think it's learning how to win. And so, the kids have to learn how to play with the lead, how to play with composure, and I think they just got too excited and it just went a little out of control. But we got the win, which was the important thing. Let's go Lincoln! Good job. Great post, good job.